everyone. So we are making waffles in the waffle puff pan tonight for dinner because we basically have no groceries left, but we have the ingredients for waffles. I think we're gonna do eggs, like an egg skillet with our waffles too. So this is our kitchen spritzer. You just use the pump on the top and pump it up until the pressure kind of builds and you can't push down anymore. And then you're just gonna hold it kind of at a little 45 angle here, and it sprays like Pam, but not all the gross chemicals. And then do the other side. There we go. And so then the pan just links together like that. And we're gonna put it on the stovetop and heat it up for about 3 minutes. I made the mistake the last time I did it. I had it heating up for like 10 minutes and the batter went smoky black. So don't do that. Don't let it heat up. It just needs like a couple minutes to heat up and then you can put the batter in. So I'm gonna set this aside, I'm gonna get the batter going, and then I will heat it up. One little tip with the kitchen spritzer, once you have used it, you're gonna want to unscrew the lid. Did you hear that pressure come out? And release the pressure. I was talking with my mom about it. She's like, mine doesn't spray like yours does. I was like, and then I showed her that and she's like, oh. That would be it. So make sure you release the pressure before you store it back in your cupboard. All right, so now we're going to assemble the waffles. So we put the wet ingredients in first. We're going to be using our handy dandy batter dispenser mixer. I actually used it this morning. So we are using it again. I have been, like, this is literally sat in my basement. Are you a lion or something? Oh, okay, cool. But I just started using it and I am in love. So you can mix batters like brownies, cupcakes, waffles, pancakes, etc. So wet ingredients first, then the dry on top. So we just have to melt some butter. So I have our little petite Measure-All cup, got the butter in there, and take it off there. So handy, these guys are handy for like sticky things like peanut butter, butter, maple syrup, etc. Just gonna melt that. And then pour the rest of the wet ingredients in. So I'm doubling the recipe. So we've got 2 eggs. So just throw those in. And then it's a 1/4 cup of milk. So I'm just gonna do 2 1/4 cups of milk. Half a cup. I didn't double the milk, I'm just realizing, because it was 1/4 cup. But this handy little guy is our mini Easy Read. So it's got the cups on the side, it's got tablespoons and then ounces on the other side. So half a cup of milk and then half a cup of water. Handy dandy fridge with water on it. It's a new purchase and I'm so excited about it. And then it's 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So this is our double strength vanilla, so you can actually only use 1, but I love the full flavor of the vanilla. So I'm gonna use 2 teaspoons. And I have some extra bottles that I stored up when it was available over the holidays. I hope it comes back during this holiday season. It's so good. All right, so we've got the eggs, milk, water, vanilla, and the melted butter. Now I just realized I didn't double the butter, so I'm gonna have to melt more butter. What? The other 2 tablespoons of melted butter. And then now come the dry ingredients. So the recipe calls for 3/4 cup of flour, but I'm doubling it. So we're gonna do 1.5 cups, and I love that our measuring cups fit right in there. 1.5 cups of flour. And then the recipe calls for 1/2 cup of sugar, so we're gonna do a full cup. No one said they were healthy waffles, but they do taste good. So this is making like 4 big waffles. I don't know if you saw that, but I just spilled a whole bunch of sugar on the counter. All right, Pampered Chef fail. Pampered not perfect, right, Derek? He loves when I say that. All right, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So a little trick, I like to pour the salt in my hand so I don't spill it everywhere. And then I just scoop it up with my measuring spoon. And then any of the extra salt, I can just scoop in. My hands are somewhat clean. Alrighty. So I'm gonna check the recipe, make sure. Alright, so here comes the fun part. Everything is in there. We've got the waffle pan heating up on the stove for only 3 minutes. And now we put the lid on. So this guy, you basically just put it on top. If you have the whipped cream maker, it kind of is a similar little twist feature. And then I put one hand on the handle here, and then you're just gonna pump it. And there you go, waffle batter. So once the pan is all heated up, basically what you're gonna do is you can take this little silicone doodad thingamajiggy off, which I didn't do this morning, and I tried like pushing the batter through and it all went into this thing. But you're going to take another fail that my husband just reminded me. So you're gonna take the lid off when you're ready to pour your batter in, and there's the little pusher silicone that just went in the batter. I think on the video I need to add like fail every time I do that. Okay, so that thingy goes on, and then you just kind of, to make sure there's no air bubbles, put it in on an angle and then twist it, and then remember to take this part off. It has on this side these 3 little notches, so if you're doing like little mini muffins or regular size muffins, you can have the medium setting or the larger setting, and it allows just like a smaller amount of batter to come out. And I'm gonna show you, once that pan's all heated up, how it works. All right, welcome to the stove. So basically just open it up and it'll actually kind of hold right there in place. I don't know if you can see, but it holds right there in place while you pour the batter in. So we're going to take the silicone doodaddy off, and then make sure we're on the largest setting and pour our batter out. For each waffle, it's about 2 or 3 pumps of the largest size. There we go. I'm gonna put my little silicone guy back on, and then close the lid and give it a flip. And put the timer on for 3 minutes. And then we'll flip it one more time, 3 more minutes, and then the waffle will be done.